am with the Stamping Studio. First and foremost, I want to say happy holidays. I hope that everyone had a phenomenal time spent with your loved ones. So a little update. So for the past week, I have been under the weather. I had this really bad cold. If you're in Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Here in Texas, the weather is up, down constantly. So it kind of affected my immune system. But needless to say, I am better. I do sound a little congested still, so just excuse that. But I'm ready to get back in it, and I'm gonna need to figure out really what's the best upload schedule. So I'm still kind of playing around with YouTube, seeing how everything works, but just work with me, guys. So a lot more content is gonna be coming out now that I am feeling a lot better. So today's video, I'm going to talk about what materials, what supplies that you're going to need when you are beginning your loan signing agent video. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because someone in my comments asked me to. So, I'm here to cater to you all, give you value, knowledge, and things of that sort. So that's the purpose of today's video. So last but not least, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you do not miss any of my videos, and make sure that your post notifications are turned on. So without further ado, let's get started. I have some notes here. I want to make sure that I get everything. I want to make sure that I pinpoint everything that I'm going to be talking about in today's video. So if I'm looking down, this is why. Okay, I have my notes here. All right, so everything that I'm going to be talking about today are things that I personally purchased with my own money. The very first thing that you're going to need is a printer, okay? And I'm going to also leave the prices. I'm going to put the prices somewhere around here. So the very And where I got the information from, obviously other notaries as well, but my mentor, which is my mother, so she recommended that I just get the same printer as she did, which I did. So I have the Brothers MFC edition computer. Printer, and I also try to put a picture of each item that if I can find them. I'll put a picture above somewhere on the screen, okay? So again, the printer that I purchased was the Brothers printer, which it was $250. I purchased mine from Staples, and around the time when I purchased my printer, it was around when COVID was really kind of getting started. And so I'm not sure if prices are a little bit lower now, but that's just the price that I paid for my printer, okay? And so it is the Brothers printer MFC edition, okay? The next thing you're gonna need is pens. Lots and lots of pens, okay? And so I like to shop on a budget, so I get all my pens from Dollar Tree. Now it's $1.25, but that's where I get my most of my pens. And so you want to make sure that you keep blue and black pens on you, and the reason why is because certain title companies or lenders, they in the notary instructions, they'll put what color pen that they require for you to use. So always make sure that you have blue and black pens. However, the majority of my signings that I use blue pens, okay? So and every time I re-up on my pens, I'll spend anywhere from like $5 to $10, probably like $3 to $5 getting my pens. All right, so the third thing that you're gonna need is paper, okay? You're gonna need letter size paper and legal size paper, all right? And just being transparent, I love to be transparent with you all. When I very first started my journey, like I mentioned previously, my mother is my mentor. So when I first started, she kind of had, she had a few supplies that I kind of could just, take from her, borrow from her. So when I first started, she gave me about a couple letter and legal rims of paper, and that. Right. So the next supply that you're going to need is a laptop. Okay. When I first started this business, I already had a laptop from college. However, I had to end up getting a new one because mine broke. So I do have a HP laptop, and I got that from Walmart, and it ran me about $250 as well. So you will need a laptop to, make sure that you have access to the documents that the lenders are going to sign-in services and lenders that are going to send you. So you want to make sure you have a laptop, and for that, and also so that you can obviously print off the documents. Okay, so a laptop you're going to need. All right, and just a little nugget I want to throw in there. So my HP. So this is a laptop that I have. It's just a regular HP. No, nothing really fancy. And so the laptop is compatible with the Brothers MFC version. Okay, so just if anyone is curious, it is compatible. A little worried about was if it's going to be compatible or not, and it is. Okay. Next thing you're going to need is obviously a car. Okay, you're going to need a car because you're going to be doing a lot of driving to signing title companies. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of driving, so you're going to need some type of transportation. Now, I know, everyone's situation is different. You're going to need a car, okay? Okay, so this actually should have been first, but the next thing I'm going to talk about is making sure that you obviously have your NNA commission, okay? So you want to make sure that you go to the NNA, the National Notary Association.org, and purchase whatever state that you're in. I'm in the state of Texas, and purchase your package, okay? And I'm gonna kind of do a little what is it called? A screen recording of what I mean. So you're gonna go to the NNA and make sure you purchase your package, okay? I purchased the standard package, and with the standard package, it came with my bond, my state fee, my stamp, my journal, my privacy guard for the journal. Whenever you are in the signer's home, you want to keep other signings that you've done, their information, private. Okay, it's gonna come with a 4-year hotline subscription. It's also gonna come with your Texas primer, and it also came with E&O insurance. Okay, and the bundle, which is the standard package that I purchased, was $227. Okay, the E&O insurance that comes with your NNA package does not necessarily cover and protect loan signing agents. So when I made sure that I did not renew that insurance with the NNA, I purchased another form of insurance through a company called Byberg. Okay, and I pay like $37 a month, and I have $1 million in E&O insurance. Now, another thing I want to throw in there is that a lot of signing services and title companies, like if you're trying to go direct, they really love for you to have at least 100K. Okay, the more you have, the better. That just kind of makes them feel. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. So again, for the whole NNA, for the NNA standard pack, I paid $227. Okay. Whenever you get your supplies, you pay for your package, you get your supplies, you're gonna have to also take and pass the NNA exam. So in the state of Texas, I want to say that whenever I paid for my standard package, that exam was kind of inclusive in there because in the state of Texas, I did not have to pay. Well, on the NNA's website, for my exam, I didn't pay anything. Okay, I just took it and had to pass it. And I want to say you at least need 75 or 80. Don't quote me. I will also leave it somewhere up here when I get the definite answer. But yeah, I didn't have to pay anything for the exam. Okay, so I think it kind of came included whenever I paid for my NNA pack. The next item that I'm going to talk about is not necessarily needed, but it is highly, highly recommended. Okay, so you're going to want to take some type of course. Okay, and reason being is because whenever you go to the NNA, whenever you're on the NNA's website, it doesn't really teach you how to be a loan signing agent. You're gonna need to get a separate training on that. Okay, and so the training. So I took, me personally. When I first started, again, my mom was and is still my mentor, so we did mock signings together over seller packages, buyers, loan buys, you know, all the main type of loan packages that you're gonna experience. Yeah, I did have a little leg up on that. However, I still just for myself wanted, you know, a little bit more, I guess, knowledge. Here we go. I went blank. So I wanted a little bit more knowledge, and I also wanted, you know, my own certificate, you know, that just shows my completion of taking a course, okay? And so, me personally, I took 2 different courses, okay? So I'm not gonna say the first course that I took because I don't want to make it seem like I'm like bashing them or anything like that, because it was still a great course. So the first course I took, I paid, I think it was $175, okay, and it was kind of just, and it was pretty much just about, you know, how to you know do loan signing. The first course I took, I paid $175, and it was a pretty basic course. It was good, but me personally, I needed a little bit more. I'm a very detailed person, so I needed a little bit more. I did do my research when I decided to go with this particular course, but you know, it didn't really give me what I needed. So I ended up, you know, doing more research, and I discovered the loan signing system course. And the course that I purchased is the professional course, and his name is Mark Wills, and he is phenomenal. Okay, let me tell you. He's very, very detail oriented. He's very personable. He's gonna literally tell you everything that you need to know from A to Z. Now he has 3 different type of versions that you can choose from. I want to say like the fundamental, the professional course, which I took, and the 6-figure course, which is like $497, pretty much $500. Now for each level of course, for each level, which is 3, the fundamental, professional, and 6-figure, he has set up a payment plan that you can, you know, that's very, I feel like it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I want to say it comes in handy, which it really does. Okay, right off the bat, I did not pay $297. I did a monthly installments, which were like $88 a month. To me, in my opinion, his course is very, very, very much so recommended. Okay, like he really, really knows his stuff. He's been in the game obviously for years, and I just think that, you know, if you're watching this video and if you're kind of torn between, you know, okay, what course to take, I recommend taking his course. And there's plenty other courses, you know, plenty other great educators that you can choose from, but this is just who personally I kind of gravitated to a little bit more. His course gave me what exactly I needed, and what I was looking for. So again, I paid $297 for the professional course. The last 2 things I want to say that you're gonna need is, for one, you're gonna need some type of notary bag. Okay, you're gonna need a notary bag to house all of your, you know, your pens, your clipboards, the loan documents, your stamp journal. You're gonna want to get something that's hefty, okay, something that's durable. I know us women, we like to be cute, but we need something that's, you know, is not gonna break on us, you know, after the first 5 signings that we're 10, okay? You want something that's gonna be very, very durable. And I'm also gonna leave a video linked in the description box, because I do have another video that kind of shows you guys what I have in my notary bag and where I got my notary bag from. I still use it to this day. I love it. It's very, very reasonable as well. Okay. So the very, very last thing that I would say that you're gonna make sure that you have some type of business cards. Okay. So these are my business cards here. And I got about like 500 of these business cards off Vistaprint, and it cost me no more than $20 for 500. At the time when I purchased them, they did have a little like sale promotion going on. And so I took advantage and I got those. So you want to make sure that you get some business cards as well. So that way, you know, whether you're doing general notary work or, you know, you're conducting a loan signing, you can leave your business card with, you know, with the signer, because they could potentially use you in the future. Or even if you're marketing direct to escrow, loan officers, or real estate agents, you know, you can also, you know, it's going to be very important for you to leave some type of business card with them as well. And one thing I kind of want to do differently with when I run out of these business cards is get my face put on my new business cards, because I just feel like it's kind of, I don't know, I just kind of want to do that. It's a little bit more better, a little more professional. I'm not saying that my cards aren't professional looking, but it just gives me, it just gives a little bit more that I kind of want. So, you know, it's trial and error, you know. Now, I know I said that was the last thing, but I promise this is the very last thing. How can I forget this? You're gonna need a scanner. Now, me personally, I still have not purchased a scanner yet, because whenever I do purchase a scanner, I have been eyeing the Raven Pro scanner, I think it's what it's called, and it's like $600. Okay, it's a little up there, but when I get a scanner, I want it to be, you know, really worth my coin. And not saying that the other scanners out there will not be, but when I do, I want to do it one time and be done with it. Okay, I want something that's gonna last me quite a while. So in the meantime, between time, what I have been using is simply my phone. Okay, I don't know the name of the scanner that I use right off the top of my head, but I will put it somewhere on the screen. So I use my mobile scanner, you know, for fax backs or scan backs. So, okay, and one thing I will say about using your phone as a scanner is that it's very, 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 very time consuming, especially if you have a hundred and some pack, or like 4 or 5 signings in a day, like I do sometimes. It's very time consuming, okay? And so, you know, but you gotta start somewhere, and like I said, I love to be transparent and kind of tell you the real and what I do and what I've been using and what's been working for me. So I am eventually gonna purchase the Raven Pro scanner, you know, when the time is right. So that's just kind of what I've been using, and it works perfectly fine. All right. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for more videos to come. And if you guys found some type of value in today's video, please go ahead and drop some prayer hands in the comment section below, just so I know that I am providing you value. And also in the comment section, put down what type of video that you guys want me to you know, put out there for you guys. What do you want to see? I'm more than happy to, you know, take in what you guys want to see, so that I can, you know, continue to put that out there for you guys. So without further ado, thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye guys.